Hey guys, Tom here. As I'm speaking at the start of the episode, I'm sure you know what that means. It means that we screwed up a little bit, so yeah. Anyway, we were supposed to address this episode with kind of why we were making it, but we forgot because we're really bad at planning. So essentially, we wanted to make this episode because there's this place in London that all three of us love called the Serial Killer Cafe. And basically it was a really quirky cafe that was kind of like 90s themed. You'd go and sit on beds instead of chairs. And they sold loads of like cereal and Pop-Tarts and stuff like that, but you could get toppings, you could get different flavoured milks, you could mix and match different cereals, and they had cereal from all over the world. Yeah, it was super cool, and unfortunately, due to this pandemic, they have had to close down both their cafes, which is absolutely mad because you always had to queue for like half an hour just to get in the shop. So anyway, we wanted to make this episode just to hopefully send a bit more love in their direction, and to get you guys to go and support this business. Go and spend your money or just tell your friends about them. We will put a link in the description for the Serial Killer Cafe's website. They've got an awesome shop where they sell just so much cereal, but they also sell like cereal merchandise, and they've got an amazing subscription box, which they'll send you sort of monthly cereal stuff. They've also got a cookbook which is all about cereal. I really recommend that you go and check these guys out. We're all gutted that it's closed, and hopefully one day they'll be able to open another cafe back up, but that's not going to happen without support from other people. So go and check them out and enjoy the rest of this episode. Thanks. Well, hello everyone.
Hello guys.
Oh, how's everyone doing? Sweaty.
Diddly doodling fine.
Oh, you know what's great about life?
What?
The Disney Plus is only $5.99
What?
a month, or $59.99
I'm
for the
sorry.
whole year.
What's
What did
a
you just
Disney?
say?
So Disney Plus is an exclusive streaming service.
What's a streaming?
It's you can stream
What's a service?
Nat Geo.
What's a?
What's a?
What?
Uh?
Star Wars, Marvel, Disney.
Or Datney?
And they finally sponsored us for an episode.
How much did they pay us?
Joking. No,
They paid us in exposure.
One day.
Artists.
Yes.
One day they will, or maybe star us in their own Disney.
Hey Disney, how you been? How you been, girl?
We're besties.
Oh, I'll tell you, girl, I've been losing $1 billion.
Classic. So we're recording this in essentially a sauna
This
today
is pretty much a
It
sauna.
is.
because it's like one of the hottest days of the year,
Warm.
and we're in a shed because
But it's good.
I think the acoustics.
It's
are
good for your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweat out all the toxins
Oh my
in your
gosh,
body.
yeah.
Sweat out all that
You
lockdown
lose
fat.
like weight, don't you?
You
Yeah.
do, and this cabin will smell horrendous afterward.
Yeah.
I think we'll have to have a
We've
break.
got boys in
like,
here,
in
so
half an
it
hour.
will smell.
Yeah. We smell of perfume because we are femme men.
We're getting attacked by angry dogs as
Oh
well.
my god. Sorry for the dogs.
Oh my god! I literally my arms just slipped off of my legs because of how sweaty they are.
So,
Anyway,
without further ado, shall we get started on
let's
what
talk
we
about
do?
the perfect summer food.
Who's a do?
cereal.
we discussed like what summer things should we do, and we were like, yeah, let's talk about some food.
We've already talked about not cereal. That's
Cereal.
today. We've already talked about summer songs.
Summer songs.
So if
Yeah.
you're still in the summer mood, go catch not our last episode, but the one. Not the one before that either, but the one before that.
The one a while ago.
But before we get started, should we take a moment just to talk about one thing we were setting up earlier today.
Yes.
Very
Absolutely
exciting.
not.
No?
No,
Okay.
You talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, let's just sit here in silence. then.
Okay.
Yeah. They have to guess what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, okay. You have 30 seconds. Well, that's too long.
guess our
That's too long
news.
for no audio. You have 15.
No,
that's still too
5
long.
seconds.
Yeah,
No,
10
I think
seconds.
you have a minute.
Yeah.
And we commit to the bit.
Okay, alright,
Oh
okay.
my God.
Hang on, let me get me timer.
No, we don't need to wait
No.
60 seconds. We just need to put in 60 seconds of silence into the audio.
Ding, 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 time's up.
Time's up. Did
Time's
you
up.
guess?
And did I edit a minute of silence? No.
Did you guess what it was?
My guess is that you all smell of poopies.
No
Great.
way.
Wow! Well,
That's so good to hear.
now that you know, I guess we can just move on.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
My number 5
It's fat.
is Patreon cereal. Patreon cereal.
Patreos.
Guys, we have a
That's what we should have
Patreon.
called our
Patreos.
tier 5
Yeah.
Pay
Thing.
Cheerios.
Patreos.
Guys, we've got Patreon.
We do.
Yeah.
Patreon. So you can become a patron and support us because we're broke and we're recording in a fucking shed.
How?
At the
It's a
moment.
cabin. It's a log cabin.
This is actually really fancy.
It's a fancy
I wish I
shed.
had this.
This is Anna's. Anna's.
Mine.
cabin.
All mine. Not
And
my
it's
not
all
my
mine.
family's, just mine.
Yeah, Anna lives out here.
Yeah, so we've got
Maybe I should.
a Patreon because we want to carry on doing this and it's not free for us to do this.
No.
We have to pay for things.
And it's good to gauge the support.
Yeah.
What's out there.
Instead of spending money on some weird, like, food that you want in the shops, you can give it to us instead.
Yeah.
Well, our tiers, we've got 6 tiers and they start from £1. So
Only £1.
a pound a month. You're not even
A
going to
pound,
notice
you
that
say?
missing.
What can that
£1.
buy you?
So £1 will get you a shout out at the end of each podcast episode.
No way.
That
I
we
can't
do?
get a shout out when I spend £1 on
On,
other things.
Yeah.
on something from Poundland.
Yeah.
Then that's our honourable mention tier.
Wow.
Then our number 5 tier, our top 5.
Our top 5
I can't think what it's
tiers.
called. It's like
Yeah.
the number 5 club, I think.
Yeah.
It's £5 a month, and for that you'll get a shout out,
Amazing.
Oh my
and you'll
gosh.
also get
that's worth it. That's worth it. Just for that.
Just for that. Yeah, you won't even notice £5 going.
I know. You spend that on. That's not even 2
on
coffees.
stupid
Exactly. So
knitting.
Yeah.
But you can't.
you could cut
Nan.
down on 1 coffee a month, 2 coffees a month, or I don't know, like a meal deal or something, and a bit. And you'll be supporting the arts during lockdown.
Support a local
or
business.
during a global pandemic. Yeah.
You will single-handedly save the arts industry if you pay
I
us
mean-
£5 a month.
Someone said you can either have 2 coffees or give money to the art. Well,
What is
a
the arts? It's
random,
like it's
a random local
entertainment.
podcast. Yeah.
Entertainment is a
Depends who you
loose
ask.
term, but
Yeah.
but yeah, you'll get a shout out at the end of each episode, and you'll also get bonus content.
What about the next one?
The next one after that is £10.
The 10 People Club.
The 10 people,
Club.
Popal people.
Yeah.
Purple People Club.
That's our number 4.
I'm in a sunshine.
Our number 4 club, and it's the same. And I don't know, we might add some more. Well, we will add some more bits to it eventually.
Yeah.
If
Depends
there's
on-
enough interest, we talked about maybe a Discord. didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll judge
Discord.
it
If you guys
first.
like a Discord, let us know.
Or that chord.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever chord you want is your preferred chord. Then the next tier up from that is £20.
I mean, I spend that
What?
on streaming services every month.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You don't need Netflix. Pfft, what?
I think the next tier up from that is 50, and then I think the tier up from that is like £50,000.
Oh my god.
You won't notice £50,000 a
No,
month coming out
not
of your
at
account.
all. I'd
What
love
can you
to.
get for
Okay.
50 grand?
If I'm making this statement now.
Okay.
We're deciding this as we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you sign up for our £20 one, we'll have you on as a guest for,
Okay.
for one episode,
Done.
Can we send them a thank you card?
and we'll send you a thank you card.
No,
We will send them a thank
No.
you card, yes.
I will not sign
I can
it.
draw something.
Yeah, you
put it
can
in
draw
a-
them,
We can all
Yeah.
draw you hand drawn in various different quality.
and then you get to vote on which one will be the thumbnail for your episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep yourself
There we go.
posted, and we will.
And
Update.
if you give us 50 grand, you can have all 3 of us for a whole
That's
day.
it. You can have all three
You
of
can
us.
just honestly.
You can
I
take
think
us.
you could have us for a whole week.
I would do whatever you want if you
Yeah.
gave us £50,000.
We'll be
Or a month.
we'll be your servants for a whole week.
Literally a
I
slave.
have
In
the
fact, a week is
honour
quite-
to be your obedient servant.
For £50,000.
A. Dot Neary, T. Dot Hayes, J.
Has.
Dot Mill. Done.
Let's talk about cereal.
Baby.
Cereal.
Let's talk about cereal.
Cereal and me. Let's talk about all the good
cereals and the bad cereals that may
Ah,
be.
cereal.
Let's talk
Talk
about
about
Kellogg's. All right, let's talk
cereal.
about who else makes cereal.
I was thinking about this
Nestle.
the other day.
Yeah.
Where did I was first for something. What was it for? Oh, it was for an online survey you can get paid for, and it was like name all the cereal brands you can think of, and I was just like Kellogg's.
Nestle,
I just couldn't think of any more.
Alpen. Are they independent or are they
Alpen,
made by
yeah.
like Nestle?
Well, that's what I thought. I thought like
I don't
Crave
know.
or like
I
Golden
thought
Nuggets.
just all
they're
cereals
Crave the
came
Kellogg's,
under.
aren't they? Yeah.
But Golden Nuggets and Nestle.
I thought everything just went under Kellogg's. I don't know why. Why is there not
Kraft?
like a
They
competitive?
probably
Maybe.
make cereal.
Cereal market.
Yeah.
Kellogg's have the monopoly. Kellogg's and
No,
Nestle.
well, there's own brand. You either get own
True.
brand or like Kellogg's.
True.
It's like the Coke, isn't it? You either get
Yeah.
Coke, Pepsi, or own brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least Coke and Pepsi are like competitors.
Yeah, Kellogg's and Nestle. As you got Cocoa Pops and cornflakes.
Cocoa Pops and cornflakes make
Make
a
a
bowl
bowl
full of.
Yeah.
Sick.
So we've done our top 5 cereals for you today.
How?
I have like slowly noticed
You're
it's kind
welcome.
of like first world problem, the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Or
totally.
like, not even problem, like first world, I don't know. It must be a new phrase.
First world.
The First World Podcast.
First world discussion. We should have called it the first world podcast. Well, no,
What
it's
is
a
wrong
bit
with us?
inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey ho.
Anyway.
Shall I go first?
Go on,
Come on then.
Okay. My number 5, which I will argue is pretty strong first out the gate as a number 5, are Golden Grahams.
Holy moly.
Golden Grahams?
Yep. I remember that.
You not had
advert.
Golden Grahams?
Surely you have. I remember the advert for that in the UK wasn't it a little Golden Graham that ate other
8
golden-
others, yeah.
Yeah.
I
was
remember
that?
the advert.
I remember the advert.
Yeah. I don't know what Golden Grahams are. Are they like
cinnamon?
honey flavoured? No, that's cinnamon Grahams.
Golden Grahams.
Golden
Do they
Grahams are
exist
made
now?
I
by
thought
yeah.
golden.
You can
I
get
thought
them now.
Golden Grahams were called Golden Graham. I thought cinnamon Grahams were called Golden Grahams in the UK.
Nope.
Are they not?
Nope. Cinnamon
they?
Grahams and Golden Grahams are 2 separate cereals.
Mind blown.
I feel like Golden Grahams are
I wish I was called Graham.
great. I wish I was called Golden. If I was called Graham, I would cover myself in cinnamon for Halloween,
Yeah.
and then
And
choke to death
die.
on the
Yeah.
powder.
Graham,
uh,
you're golden.
Ah.
Like, no.
And cinnamon.
So I think Golden Grahams are like, here we go, toasted maize and wheat squares with a yummy brown sugar flavour.
Oh, so it's healthy.
But I thought they were like, I would describe it more as like honey flavour. They are so good, and
Yeah.
they don't get enough
That's true,
recognition,
actually.
enough
That
time
is
in the
true.
spotlight.
What about them do you love?
It's upsetting. They're just a really unique flavour. You know,
Had
you
them
know.
as a child.
I probably had all of these, like most of these, as a child.
Still
Okay.
do.
Um,
Probably.
you know, like there's some flavors that just come from nature, and then there's some flavors that like this is a flavor that man has created, and I
Yeah.
don't know how or what it is.
Yeah.
Like Coke,
So, yeah, Dr. Pepper.
Dr Pepper. What are the flavors? Sexy battery, as we
Yeah.
mentioned before. But like, what Dr Pepper's supposed to be cherry flavor,
Yeah, or like fruit salad.
Oh.
and they say Coke's like caramel flavor, but it's not
Yeah.
really. Bubblegum. What is the like? If you get bubblegum flavored stuff, what is that flavor? That is a whole new flavor.
Yeah, what is the
Um,
flavour of bubblegum?
Because bubblegum is basically tree sap. So what is the flavouring when you get like bubblegum ice
Yeah.
cream? Where does that flavour come from? Because that doesn't seem like a natural thing.
Get like a
No.
bubblegum milkshake, can't you?
And there's-
What is the mix? It's not even. It's just like sugar. It just tastes like sugar.
Iron brew. Can you tell me the flavour of iron brew?
No. Spicy.
So good.
It's not spicy, but it's,
It's
like
Scottish.
it is.
That's it. It's just the taste of
I remember when
Scotland.
they changed the recipe and everyone went crazy.
Cool. Well, that's my number 5. Golden Grahams.
Shall I go next?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go for it.
Here we go. I'm going to point this out now.
It's bran flakes, isn't it?
No.
They're all boring.
I have the most boring flavoured cereals ever. Okay? And you're going to piss yourself. When
I won't judge.
You will. So my number 5 is... I can't even say.
It's bran flakes.
It's
No,
not.
it's bran flakes.
It's-
Weetabix?
No, it's muesli.
That's fine. That's fine.
I really
Jake,
like
what's your number 5? No, that's fine.
Muesli's fine.
muesli.
This is what this podcast is for.
Okay.
No, because it's got lots of elements.
I was very deprived of lots of cereal when I was a child. Sad.
Very.
So I mean, this is already becoming the first world
Yeah.
issue.
Just
I was
deprived.
deprived of cereal as a kid.
So many
Yeah.
cereals.
Okay, tell us why you like muesli.
Yeah.
I like the different elements to
Yeah.
muesli.
Water,
Water,
fire, gravy.
ice. I just like that you get different oats and
Yeah.
raisins and
And you feel good,
fruits.
in your
Yeah,
opinion.
I feel very satisfied after a bowl of muesli. Yeah, it's really good. I had it a lot when I was a kid, and I still have it sometimes to this day. Not so much now, but I do like
Pretty
it.
expensive.
They are, but you can make your own.
Yes, you can. That's the beauty
Yeah.
of muesli.
Muesli should.
Get some oats and whatever fruit you want.
A muesli
Yeah,
company like Alpen should definitely pay Muse to do an advert for them, like a jingle.
I don't know why.
They should release an album called Muesli.
Muesli.
Muesli. But yeah, you can make your own. Nothing
It's
says you
lovely.
have
It's
to
very
buy.
versatile.
Hmm?
Very versatile.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
About that?
Yeah.
Thanks, Jake.
I like muesli.
I love muesli.
You can't go wrong with muesli.
Yeah, it's good for you.
It's just like you said. I don't find it very exciting, but we're different. We don't
neither
have to
do
be the same.
I just enjoy it.
It's good. You need to enjoy boring things.
This is the start of my boring cereal brands. I can't go creative.
Anna's boring cereal.
Yeah. Anyway, Jake.
My number 5, I forgot. Oh no, I remembered. It is Kellogg's. What a classic. Crunchy Nut Clusters.
Ooh,
Chocolate
baby.
Chocolate
Oh.
version.
chocolate
Why
version.
the chocolate version?
It's just the best one I've found so far. I don't really. I'm not a fan of freeze-dried berries.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're
That's
a
fair
bit
enough.
crunchy
Yeah.
and a bit weird. And it's just good flavour.
Have you tried the peanut butter one?
No.
Oh my god,
What?
it's the best. It,
I've had, like,
it almost made my list.
With peanuts in it.
Yeah, they do a peanut butter one.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
You bought
no.
that the other day, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. It's so good. So good.
I'm always looking for a new cereal to try, so I will get that one next
I
month.
suggest that.
Yeah, I like the. You can get bits that are clusters and bits that aren't clusters.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
Some bits are clumpy, some bits are not clumpy.
I'm going crazy because of the heat. No, it was a really good cereal. I Crunchy Nut was always a very premium cereal in the household.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time I got clusters, I felt very
Grown up.
treated. Yeah, grown up is definitely the word. I always remember the adverts for it. And it feels like a proper cereal, like a proper. I think because it is crunchy, you feel like you're eating more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it feels. It's still like an interesting cereal, but it
Yeah.
feels healthy. Well,
Exactly.
it is healthy.
Exactly, yeah. You get a little bit of. I don't know what they're stuck together with, but I don't want to know.
PVA.
Yeah.
If you want to sponsor us, any of these brands.
EVA, Kellogg's.
Other than a brand that I'll slate later on, then yeah, hit us up. Cool.
Or if you want to head onto our Patreon, you can donate $1, $5, $10, $20, or $50,000.
Or pounds. Actually, I think it's $1.50
There you go.
or £1. But anyway,
Oh.
my number 4 will give you. My number 4 will help you.
What are you doing?
Monkey
This is
around.
brilliant.
And it will give you
Rice
a bowl
Krispies.
full of fun. Yes!
Rice Krispies.
No, it's the brown Rice Krispies, as
Oh.
we used to call them.
The brown Krispies.
Cocoa Pops!
Woo!
I mean, Cocoa Pops are an underrated classic.
Everyone has them. Everyone loves them.
They're the one of the only cereal that I enjoy. Like, I'm like, oh, I've got milk afterwards that tastes good. I mean, milk tastes good anyway, but it's noticeably different.
Milk,
it's so good. Yeah, I just grew up liking Cocoa Pops. They're good.
And so many different choices.
Yeah. You can eat them. They recommend to eat them with hot milk as well in the winter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You get Pops and Rocks.
You
Is that what
can
it's called?
Cocoa Pops Rocks.
Pops Rocks.
There's one
Pops
soft
on
and one's
Rocks.
crunchy.
Socks.
I remember the adverts as a kid,
Yeah.
and I used to play a game online that was Cocoa Pops game.
The straws. You get this chocolate straws that you could drink.
Yeah.
them
So
out
good, and then they
afterwards.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pops is such a simple cereal, and
Yeah.
it's such a cereal that they could fuck up so easily. But it's so good. They didn't. They did it right.
It's kind of good for you. Well, not actually good for you, but like not bad. For
Yeah,
you.
they're
Yeah.
fine. It's like the chocolate content is probably not
Yeah.
as crazy
It's
as
just like
some
air,
cereal.
isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, Cocoa Pops are my number 4, and we all know Cocoa Pops and milk make a bowl full
Oh, fun.
of
Milk.
fun, of milk,
And
of
cereal.
brown milk,
Brown
of
milk.
Brilk.
Cocoa Pops and milk make a bowl full of Brilk.
Oh,
dear.
and the monkey's cool. He wears a hat and a shirt.
Right.
Anna, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is.
Bruce Lee.
Here we go.
They're all different. Muesli, which is a thing.
Bran muesli. Well, it's pretty close. My number 4 is Sultana Bran. Again, these do not get better, guys.
Well, they're supposed to. That's the point of the book.
Yeah.
I thought 5 was number 1.
No. So Sultana Bran. I don't know why, but it's been the thing I've been craving during lockdown.
Why haven't you got it?
I have.
Oh.
That's the thing. That's like the cereal I've eaten since lockdown. I don't know why.
As soon as it hit, you were like...
Like, I need some breakfast. I fancy Sultana Bran.
You just said I've been craving it, like you haven't had it in a while. I've really
haven't.
been craving this.
Not since I like it.
Pre-lockdown, you hadn't
I
had
like it, but there were other cereals.
You were Sultana Bran.
Yeah.
Deficient.
And then since lockdown, I've literally all I wanted is Sultana Bran.
SBD.
Yeah.
But you don't like sweet and savoury, right?
No.
And would you not argue that is a sweet and savoury combination?
Not when you put sugar on it.
No,
No,
more
but
so.
Bran,
Bran is savoury, sultanas, and then sugar are sweet.
What's milk then?
savoury.
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 It's fat. Is cereal soup?
Soup. Yes.
Oh, if you want to hear two chefs debate that exact question, the Mythical Kitchen have a podcast called "A Hot Dog Is a Sandwich," where they debate food topics. So, is a hot dog a sandwich? Are boneless wings actually wings? Is cereal
No.
soup? Was like their second episode. It's so interesting.
I didn't think that's... Oh.
Go and listen to it. It's like half an hour as well. But support us on Patreon. Cool. So yeah, you like Sultana Bran? Any specific brand?
Tesco's.
Brand. Tesco's. Tesco's own coming in strong.
Fuck yeah.
Tesco's own Sultana Bran. It's great. It's good for you. What does Bran do? Makes you
poo.
Yeah.
Makes you regular.
There you
Fibre.
go.
Yeah.
There you go, people. And then the raisins are just nice.
Jake, what's your number 4?
Frosted Shreddies.
Frosted Shreddies?
Frosted Shreddies. Have you had those before?
No.
They're
have.
amazing. They're like Shreddies, but frosted. they've got some sort of sugar, right?
Yeah. Do you have to keep them? Do you have to
I'm
keep?
just showing Jake my bra, sorry. Just rolling up
And your
my
abs.
shirt. No.
Is it sugar? Is it powdered
Yeah, I
sugar?
think so. You have to keep them. You have to keep them in the freezer,
it
otherwise
like-
they defrost,
What?
and then they just become shreddies.
For like 5 milliseconds, I was like, did Tom actually put frosted
Is he
Shreddies in
onto
the
something?
freezer
Oh my gosh.
as a kid? What was I on about? Yeah, frosted Shreddies. They were like a cheap version of actual Shreddies. I felt like they were kind of the sweet version of... Like, Shreddies were for adults, frosted Shreddies were for kids.
Kids, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I used to eat just mounds of them as a kid. They were just nice little mini Weetabix, but with a little sprinkling of sugar on each little one. And it was like a jackpot when you'd get one with loads of sugar on the top.
Mm.
But then some didn't have any sugar on.
I really like looking at sugar on cereal when it's like the milk's
Oh.
gone into it and it's
Yeah.
like a big clump. Oh, mama.
It's like it is like icing on top of a like iced bun or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, strong cereal. Again, it's another Kellogg's. I'm pretty sure. Knitted by grands, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, by nanas.
Grannies.
yeah.
Do you know, we learned something the other day that I'm sure we probably already knew, but hadn't thought about iced buns.
Yeah.
That it's just a hot dog bun with icing.
Oh yeah.
I always assumed the bun was
Yeah.
some
Sweet
different.
somehow.
Yeah,
It's just
It's
a
just
hot
like-
dog.
it's
it's
literally
just-
just,
it's
a
just
hot
like a
dog
bread
bun
roll.
with icing. Yeah.
Yeah, with icing.
Which is why they're called
So boring.
ice buns, I guess.
It's an
like
iced bun. It's just a bit.
Would one like an ice
But then
bun?
I feel like I would make one and it just would be shit
Yeah.
if I made one myself, baked one myself.
Baked.
I just wouldn't. Anyway, go on, Tom.
Yeah, but I would highly recommend. I haven't had them in ages though. Maybe I should get some.
They sound good.
They're really good. It's so good.
My number 3 are Apple Jacks. You ever had Apple Jacks before?
I'm not.
Have
Oh,
you-
wait, no.
I think you've made me try them.
I
No, I
I think
haven't.
I've tried some of Holly's ones and I didn't really like them.
They're like, I think I remember this right. I haven't had them in years, but they're like Cheerios, but they're apple flavoured and cinnamon flavoured.
That doesn't sound good for a cereal.
It is so good.
Yeah.
I used to eat them. I haven't eaten them in ages, so maybe they've changed like the recipe. But
They're American.
yeah, maybe. I don't
I
know.
haven't really seen them in.
Don't see them in Tesco.
I used to, we don't have them in England, no.
No.
I used to have them in France when I went there as a kid.
France, yeah.
And they were real good, and yeah, I not really a fan of cinnamon. I am now, but I wasn't then, so I guess that was a good way to like kind of get kids into
Fruit?
slightly different flavours.
Yeah.
Like apple, like cinnamon is kind of quite a refined taste,
Yeah.
I think, unless you put it on like like a cinnamon bun. Yeah, Apple Jacks. I wish we had them over here. They are really good, but yeah, like I said, I haven't had them in years, so maybe they taste like arse now. Yeah, there we go. That is my number 3.
Absolutely fab.
My number 3 is Weetabix.
Da 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 da.
Ba-ba-na-na.
Yeah. I freaking love Weetabix. It's so easy to eat. Like,
Should
Weetabix
call them
is
Weetabix.
like. Yes, but they're made of wheat.
wheat.
Maybe they were going to call them Weetabix, and then they said, "Wait a minute, they're made of wheat."
But you eat a Bix.
And also,
just
we
a,
eat
just a
a
Bix.
Bix.
Just a
We
little Bix.
Eat. We eat.
We eat a lot.
We eat
Oh.
a bitch.
We eat a lot of Bix.
Maybe it's
We
dog.
eat a lot of Bix.
Maybe the cereal's made from dog, and it's code for we eat a bitch. And they've been feeding us dog. And we've been
Weetabix
funding the Chinese
is
dog
officially
market.
Chinese.
Oh my god. Anyway, it's my top 3.
Avoid at all costs.
Unbelievable. Chinese government, we're coming. We've just exposed you.
They're putting
Mind you, if
microchips.
Weetabix want to sponsor us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will completely. What's the word? It's lost the joke now. I've forgotten the word. Thanks. Oh yeah.
So what do you like about Weetabix?
I mean, what's there not to like about Weetabix?
I mean, they taste like sand.
No, they don't.
Mini or original?
Original, but the fact that you can get mini ones is great.
It is great.
Do you have stuff with your Weetabix?
Yes.
What'd you have?
You can't not have things. You can't have dry wheat.
No.
I mean,
Then you would die from suffocation.
Yeah.
I do believe that. However, we've had like Raisin Bran and muesli, so I'm just,
And the fact people
just
like-
curious.
I mean, yeah.
Weetabix heated and have it with fruit or yogurt. Like,
Would that
there's
just
so
make
much you
porridge?
can do.
Would that just make porridge?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I guess so.
What do you have traditionally with your Weetabix?
Go on, top 5. Oh, sorry, that's another episode.
Top 5 Weetabix combos.
Toppings.
Let's give us a top 3, all right? 'Cause
Yeah.
then we can save some for that episode, which we'll never do. Okay, so number 3, coming in at number 3, Anna's third favourite Weetabix topping.
Strawberries
Just strawberries? Mm-hmm. Okay.
with milk.
Yeah. Number 2,
it on its own with milk heated.
Honourable mention.
I don't know. I've never tried it, but I'm sure yogurt would be lovely with it.
And number 1.
Sugar.
So when I said,
bet
do you eat it on its
sugar.
own, and I was laughed at for alluding to that, it was actually true. She just has it with sugar.
Sugar and milk.
You should have so much stuff in there. Put all the fruit.
I'm not
I
saying...
put it in my muesli.
Look, I'm not saying you're not allowed to
Yeah.
like what you like, because that is not the point of this podcast.
I
It's to
literally put
share our
sugar on
experiences
all
with
my
each other.
cereal, yeah.
But what is it about just almost tasteless cereal? I just want to know. I'm not having a go at you. I'm not judging you. I'm just
not.
asking.
It has a taste.
But it's very, very bland.
Okay, from all of my things that I've picked so far,
Yeah.
it's a very bland selection.
Which is why I'm
I quite
asking
like
you, just
bland
in
things.
general.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when you have something bland and then have milk with it, and then sugar.
It brightens it up.
I don't know. I like the taste. Well, it's not like obviously
yeah.
loads of
No,
people
it's fine.
like it because loads of people
True.
have it.
Everyone eats cereal.
It's one of those cereals that you can eat quickly.
And then die.
But whenever I've been like, oh shit, I don't have time to have like a full-on breakfast.
Yeah, you just have a little bit.
I can have like one Weetabix, pop some sugar on it, put some milk. Actually, no, milk first, then sugar. Sorry, guys. And then eat it. Eat it in like 30 seconds. Boom, done, gone.
Why are Weetabix minis not called Little Bix?
I don't know. They're cool.
Just a Little Bix.
Are they?
And Little Mix should do their jingle.
Yeah.
Cool. No, I wasn't judging. I was just asking out of curiosity.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm judging a little bit.
I'm more of a fan of the Tesco's Weetabix.
Wow, Tesco's are coming out strong in this episode.
They are. You want a sponsor.
And you know, you can get Tesco's Plus for only $5.99 a month or $59.99.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Tesco TV.
Okay. But I can't remember. Oh, I think they're called wheat biscuits. Tesco's wheat biscuits, which is basically their Weetabix.
Zing.
Cool.
I think that's more of a flavour with their Tesco's.
That's why
one.
they're called Bix. Biscuits.
Big skits.
There you go.
Yeah.
Biscuits.
They're called-
Weetabix.
And you can get a lot in a pack. So you don't.
That's the name of this episode, maybe, unless there's something else better. Weetabix skits.
Biscuits.
Jake, what's your number 3?
Cinnamon squares.
Oh dear.
Or cinnamon grahams or cinnamon... Whatever they're
The
called.
cinnamon flavoured
I'm going to pause you.
biscuits.
I'm going to pause you right there because my number 2 is cinnamon grahams. So let's talk about them together.
Cinnamon grahams.
Oh.
I always have them when I went to Serial Killer Cafe, which is the reason why we're doing this episode, is because it got shut down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even mention that.
I know.
Fuck.
And if you would like, instead of committing to Patreon for us,
But we suggest you do that.
we suggest you do that.
But
Go and
if
give
not-
some money to Serial Killer Cafe.
Well, they're
Yeah.
available online, so go and check out the stuff online.
Yes.
Buy from them. I don't know if their aim is to reopen a shop or if they shut down on purpose. I don't think they did. So go and support them.
Cinnamon grahams, they're great to eat. They're not too sweet, and they'll be a great treat. See you next time, kids.
And you get
Wait,
milk from
okay.
your teat.
Oh.
Yeah, like I said, my number 2 is cinnamon
What a
grahams.
classic.
They are so good. Yeah, they're just amazing. They are so good.
You never usually... I think cinnamon is quite a breakfasty...
Flavour.
It's good.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have cinnamon buns, don't you, for
Yeah,
breakfast?
you have cinnamon toast. French toast has
Yeah.
cinnamon in it.
So they do cinnamon toast crunch in the US,
They
and
do.
I don't know if that's different.
I think that's the shape of toast.
I'd imagine they're pretty similar. Although I saw the people that make that also make churros,
Oh my
Cereal.
god.
and it looks so good. They're little mini churros. But yeah, cinnamon grahams are just the best. They are so sweet, and I'd imagine they're probably horrible for you, but they are. They're just so good. And we obviously had that discussion about golden grahams and cinnamon grahams earlier.
Yes.
They are different, I believe.
Flashback to that epic convo at the beginning.
I believe.
That's the heart. So actually, golden grahams and cinnamon grahams are different. Golden grahams are brown sugar flavour, and cinnamon grahams are cinnamon flavour.
Wow,
Good
what a great
times.
flashback. Thanks, editor.
That was from episode. What is this? That was from the cereal episode.
Which is this episode?
It's like 14, 15.
Oh my God,
episode
what's
15.
happening?
If you believe we've been doing this for like 14 weeks.
No.
Anyway.
Too long.
So, yeah.
200 grams, top 3.
Yum, yum, yum.
Go.
Go
Top
out
3 and
and
top
get
2. Anna,
Your 2.
that was my 2.
Oh, is it me?
That's
Yes,
your
it
2.
is.
My number 2 is a Tesco's brand.
Let's just all sit in that for a minute.
It's a Tesco's brand. It's Tesco's Frosted Flakes, which is like their Frosties, basically.
Why prefer those to Frosties?
Because they've got sugar on them.
Okay, I'm going to run you through what Frosties are,
God.
which is cornflakes with
No,
sugar.
yeah.
And I'm going to run you through what Tesco's are, which
Kellogg's
is...
Frosties taste disgusting.
What?
We've had this discussion.
Why?
Tesco's Frosted Flakes taste so much better than Kellogg's Frosties.
But Frosties are great.
Well, guess what?
What?
They're not.
No! Oh no, Tony, you lied to me.
Yeah, there's just, I guess,
They're alright.
there's just loads of sugar on them, and they're really good.
What's
I don't need to put more sugar on them.
What's the Frosted Flakes branding? Is it like a lion? Lionel the lion.
I think it's
and
just-
he's like, they're terrific!
I think it's just the I think it's just the bowl with the frosted flakes.
I'm the
on it.
bowl.
I'm Barry the Bowl.
But
Fill me
try.
with your milk.
Have you ever tried Tesco's Frosted Flakes?
Yes.
Yes. I've tried all of the like main Tesco's branded things,
So there's
and I
no...
can. I can always
noticeable
tell when
difference.
they're. I can always tell when they're not the Kellogg's ones. And we have friends that have kids, and they usually get those because they're like cheaper and probably slightly lower sugar content. And
I don't know. I think
I'm always like, yum.
I think with the Frosted Flakes, I don't know what's on them.
Something
really,
good.
but it's freaking good
Must be,
and really nice, and yeah, they're good. I like them.
Cool.
My number 2 is gonna go mining for this cereal.
Oh, yeehaw!
It's Golden Nuggets.
On Nuggets.
What did you say?
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp.
That's a joke.
Yeah, Golden Nuggets.
Golden
What a
Nuggets.
classic. That has unfortunately gotten worse over time, I believe.
Aw.
Which is an episode we've spoken about doing as well.
We have.
We'll do that at
Things
some
that
point.
have got.
Well, I
worse
won't
over
include
time.
it in my list in
Is
the
it
future
because they've
one.
just taken the sugar out?
No, it's because they've gotten... Oh, well, they probably have taken the sugar out, and that's why it tastes worse. But I think they've gotten smaller, and they're just different. They've got a different texture now, for some reason.
They're not as good as they were.
They're not as good. I remember just having so many. I remember the first time I tried them, and then immediately pouring myself another bowl of them as like a 5-year-old, not wanting my parents to see.
They're my golden
Literally
nuggets.
all these golden nuggets in a huge
Still
bowl
my
as
gold.
like a 5-year-old.
They go back to that thing I was on about earlier, though, of like a specific man-made flavour.
Yeah. What does gold taste like?
It's
Golden
kind
nuggets.
of honey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of not.
And the milk, like, this is going to sound gross, but the milk soaks into the golden nuggets and makes them bigger, and like you can eat them much easier, and they're just so freaking good. Do you agree?
I do. I do indeed.
I've never tried them.
What?
I said I was deprived of cereal when I was a child.
But you're an adult now. You can make your own
Yeah, I
decisions.
know. I
You
mean,
can you can have exciting
Yeah.
sugary
I know.
cereal.
There's
with
no point to get golden nuggets now because they're not as good.
Yeah.
We could try and buy some discontinued from like 2000s.
Or that's true. Or as another patron thing, we could have the. Oh no. I was going to say we could do the videos of us trying things for the first time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we
but
definitely
that
need
could be a
to do
separate channel.
Maybe
or
we're
something.
thinking about doing this like reaction style videos on YouTube. Maybe so
because a lot of us
we'll keep you posted.
haven't tried certain things that we should have tried.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But might be.
I
on
mean,
there.
we could try some golden nuggets. They won't be
Yeah.
as good, but
No.
they are still. I think they're still okay.
Still good.
They're not just not as good.
But then again, that might just be the nostalgia of having them for the first time.
Yeah.
True.
And as
And
a
your
child.
taste buds change when
Exactly.
you get older.
Exactly.
Maybe it's that.
But
Maybe-
you've got a sweet tooth,
I do.
so
But she eats bran flakes and Weetabix and muesli in the morning
With sugar.
with piles of sugar.
there we go.
But yeah, golden nuggets. Cheers to him.
Eat that.
Now, a word from our sponsors.
Oh, wait. We don't have any.
No, this is where you improv an advert.
Oh, okay. Have you died? No, you don't.
I introduced it.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, we can't help you.
Hang on, start again.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
Action.
Have you ever died?
Well, we can't help you
We're really sorry.
because we're pets at home.
Oh, I
Meow.
love doing this podcast.
Isn't it great?
So good.
Okay.
That's improv over.
If you want an exclusive improv podcast, then join our Patreon and we might do it.
Oh no.
Honourable mentions.
Da-da-da.
Shall I go first?
Yeah, go on then.
Because I got a couple. So, Lion Bar cereal. Have you guys ever had that?
No.
It's one of those things I used to eat it when I went on holiday to France because they didn't have it over here.
No.
And now they do have it over here and it doesn't taste anything like what I remember and it's not great, but
Never good.
it's better than some stuff, I guess. Oreo O's.
Yeah.
They're really good. They recently came back and I don't think they're available here, but I tried them and they were super good. Crave,
Oh, obviously
Yeah.
that's an honourable mention.
the hazelnut one, specifically.
Yeah.
Cocoa Pop straws were on my list.
Nice.
And Golden Nuggets were also on there. And not a cereal, but maybe something we'll come around to another day. And it turns out they did actually make a cereal of this. It's Pop-Tarts. Because they're going to get overlooked in this episode, and
Yes,
I love
they do.
Pop-Tarts. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah, I also found this. I've just written it on my notes, so before I forget. I found this cereal, I think, in the US that's called All Together, which is supporting the LGBTQ plus community. And it's like all the Kellogg's cereals in one box. So you
Oh my
get
God.
like a mix of
That's so good.
different
That sounds
cereals.
amazing.
Yeah. I would also... Actually, you guys do yours first, then I'll talk about this afterwards.
My honourable mentions, I've only got 2. Are Shreddies. Just normal ones. And the Cinnabon cereal.
What?
That's got a flavour. Ding, 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 ding. People, we've got it.
I've only had it once, but it was very nice.
Then you'd probably like Cinnamon Grahams.
Yeah, I've never tried them though.
What? I had them like less than a week ago.
Yeah, you didn't offer me any though, did you?
Because you like bran and dirt flakes and...
Hey, you just
sticks.
ruined Anna's number one.
Yeah.
Jake, honourable mention.
Crave. Again, hazelnut flavour. The chocolate one isn't
It's not as good
as
as it?
good. Fruit Whoops. And the white chocolate Rice Krispies.
That's what happens when you accidentally make Fruit Loops.
Fruit Whoops.
Maybe that's the episode, maybe the title of this episode.
Yeah, Fruit Whoops.
Do you guys remember Ricicles?
No.
You recognise them if I showed you the packet, but I
Oh, yeah. Okay.
saw them the other day
They're
and
a
I was
figment
like,
of their imagination.
how are they any different than Rice Krispies? Someone
I
let
think
us
they were
know.
the Tesco version.
I was going to say, yeah.
No, they were Kellogg's, I think.
Kellogg's Ricicles.
Yeah, Kellogg's Ricicles.
Yeah, we had those.
Do you remember these?
Yes.
Basically Rice Krispies.
They were.
They're literally Rice Krispies.
They just didn't snap, crackle and pop.
They packed, scrackled and mopped.
Stopped.
Anyway, I wanted to introduce something new.
What?
Because
Don't do that.
A new
I-
segment.
I-
No!
No one likes
Please,
that.
no!
Discuss it with 2/3
Right.
of this group.
no, I wasn't actually thinking of doing it as a segment.
Good.
There was a cereal that I wanted to talk about
Okay.
because I hate it.
Okay.
So I'm calling this an honourable men shun because we're shunning the cereal.
Boo! Boo!
Well, this cereal that I want to talk about before we get to our number ones looks like a breakfast cereal and tastes like one too, but actually it doesn't. It tastes like shit. And I'm sorry if this is anyone's number one, but Cookie Crisp are my least favourite cereal on the planet.
They are not my number one, but...
Are they your number one?
And I've never tried
Okay.
them.
Oh, well, yeah, of course she hasn't.
The premise of it was so great when I
Yeah.
first saw the advert, which is mini cookies as cereal.
Yeah. That's not what they are, though.
No,
What are they?
They're a sham.
So you know the like chocolate flakes they used to do. I can't think what they were called, but they were like cornflakes, kind of, but a bit thicker, and they were chocolate flavoured.
Covered in chocolate.
No, they were just chocolate. I
Like
can't
the
think what
things
they
you
were
get
called.
I can
in
imagine
Miller
them.
Corners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the chocolate flakes.
They look
Yeah,
like
like
bran
that.
flakes,
but they were a bit
chocolate
they were a bit
flakes.
thicker, and they're covered in tiny little chocolate chip disc things. They're not chocolate chips. But the premise of mini cookies in cereal was the best.
Yeah.
And I remember tasting them and being like, these aren't cookies, this is shit.
What is this?
It's cardboard.
It's gross.
It's a lie. There's a lie.
And they've now, the TikTokers are doing like mini pancake cereal, and I was like, this is going to be picked up by Kellogg's and it will be the same. I'll be disappointed. But there we go. Anyway, I wanted to mention that, but we won't link on that. Yeah.
Email in if you liked that section.
Or not.
Yeah. Our email is, and then I'll cut it. But I need to start reading into the email, otherwise it's not funny. So I'll keep all this in so they know the joke's coming.
Amazing.
Our email is WITMOT podcast. I don't even know what it is. So I can't. WITMOT podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah.
But I'll keep this in and I'll cut halfway through this sentence. Anyway.
Needs to be.
Number one.
Number one.
My number one.
one,
I don't
one,
understand
one,
how you're number one.
What is that?
It's a song. Number one. Da, 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 number one. Like you. Number one. My number one.
N-Dubs song.
N-Dubs. Who loves N-Dubs? Top 5 N-Dubs songs.
do,
No, my number one. My number 5 is number one. My number one is Reese's Puffs. Puffity puffity puffs.
Puffies.
Mine's also that.
Okay.
Is
There you go,
it?
Let's talk
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Well, I think the reason it's number one is because it's the whole, what we were talking about with Cookie Crisp is the premise of saying, here's something that we've serialified, try it, it's going to be amazing. And they were like, here's Reese's peanut butter cups. It's, it tastes like peanut butter and chocolate, but it's a cereal. And I remember tasting it for the first time and I was like, this is going to be another Cookie Crisp. And I was like, oh my god, this tastes just like peanut butter.
So good. But it's not like overly peanut buttery. It's not like too much sweetness. Gets it just right.
It's perfect.
Gets it just right.
I wish they would sell it over here, but I would imagine it's maybe some sugar law thing.
I think they do, but it's like £5 a box.
Well, you can buy it in the American aisle, and it's £5 in Tesco. We plug in Tesco this time.
Plus.
But the box is really slim.
Oh.
It's not like a normal cereal box. They're just so good.
So good.
And then you get slightly peanut buttery milk.
Yeah, there's not much more we can add, really. It's just an amazing cereal.
Peanut butter is one of those flavours as well, because it tastes distinctly different from peanut.
And there's no butter flavour in peanut butter.
No. Well, you can tell it's peanut, but it's slightly different.
Yeah. Do you like peanut butter?
I don't mind. Not peanut butter itself, but I don't mind like flavoured things.
Anna tried the Haagen-Dazs peanut butter ice cream.
I think I'm liking it more and more each time I have it.
I think you need to try crunchy peanut butter rather than smooth, because I like a natural crunchy peanut butter. I think you'll like that.
Yeah.
Or have it on some like toast.
But I always find with flavours, if there's a peanut butter flavour and a hazelnut flavour, I find them very similar in taste.
Okay.
I don't know. For ages, I thought Kinder Buenos were peanut butter flavoured.
I think like smooth hazelnut and smooth peanut butter, definitely.
Like, that's always been a thing for me.
But you can get other nut butter, can't you?
Cashew nut
I'd
butter.
like to try it.
Really nice.
And I guess
tried
they're
that.
both quite nutty.
Cashew nut butter is quite plain, actually.
Nutty.
I don't really like it.
A bit nutty,
Very
yeah.
boring.
So you can make nut butter out of any nuts.
Yeah.
Literally.
Or nut milk out of any nut. You can make milk out of anything.
You can make milk out of...
Freaking chair.
All they do is
PS2.
put it in a cheese bag and drain it with some milk, with some water. Anyway,
There you
Reese's.
So
do you
good.
have anything?
Nothing more to add. 10 out of 10.
What a beautiful cereal. Oh, what a beautiful cereal. I've got a wonderful cereal. Everything's cereal.
cereals coming my way.
Anna, number one.
My number one is something that halfway through this podcast I realised has already been mentioned, and I should have said it was my number one.
Fine, talk
when
about
it was
more.
mentioned. When it was said, it's just plain
Weetabix.
Cocoa Pops.
Oh.
That's it.
Not Tesco brand.
Nope.
Ha! Fuck you, Tesco.
Fuck you, Tesco.
No.
You're never going to sponsor us.
I don't like the Tesco. So
Sainsbury's brand. Why are they your number one?
They were my when I moved out. They were that was the first cereal I bought for
Proper
myself.
Kellogg's Cocoa Pops.
Kellogg's Cocoa Pops, yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna try these because I feel like I'd like. You know when you just like, I've never tried them before, but I feel like I'm gonna like them, so I bought them.
So this was when you were like 18, 19?
Mm-hmm.
This is like a new
Yeah.
experience that
Okay.
you yourself were like, I'm going to
Yeah.
do this for myself.
Mainly because it was on offer in Lidl, but yeah. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna buy some Cocoa Pops. See if I could be normal for once.
So
and
sorry, carry on.
I've loved it ever since. So those Cocoa Pops in the cereal cupboard that we have are mine.
I was going to say what we're learning from this episode is that Anna might like more cereal, and we can do a video of cereal taste test.
I think she'd love all the cereal that we love because she's never had it.
Yeah.
We can do a cereal taste
Like I
test.
said, I
Cereal's not that
was
expensive.
deprived of so much cereal as a child because it was either toast or like muesli or Weetabix, really.
Fuck it, if you want to see
And
a
I
cereal
had toast
taste
a lot.
test,
Yeah.
maybe join Patreon. might just
Can
go on
you,
YouTube.
can you buy cereal boxes on Patreon?
Cereal?
We should have a tier system as like cereal, like $2.99. You can buy us a box of cereal.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll try it and review it.
Maybe we can have a separate tier, just an individual.
Maybe we can have a
cereal
separate Patreon just for cereal.
The cereal bowl. So, is it? I know you like chocolate. Is that why it's your number one? Because it's chocolatey cereal, or is it just because it's different and, like you said, it was your first venture into the cereal world?
Or is it because Cocoa Pops and milk make a bowl full of Brilk?
That's it.
Wow.
That's the reason, Jake.
Okay.
Thank you so much for sharing. Well, that's it.
It's been an emotional roller coaster, everyone.
We've done
These
cereal.
tears are sweat, don't worry.
Tick that off the list. Maybe we'll revisit this when Anna's tried a few more in a couple of years, because
we'll link the videos of when we make Hannah try new cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you wanna check it out, subscribe to us on YouTube by searching for what is the meaning of this question mark, and you probably still won't find us.
No.
So just copy and paste the name of our episode exactly,
and
you'll find us that way. Or join us on Patreon, because maybe we'll post it on there instead.
It'll be
but
good
we
fun.
don't really know. We've only fleshed it out today.
Yeah, go on the Twitter, go on the Instagrams, Facebooks, all that shit.
Cool. Shall we sign off with a song? A cereal song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do What a Beautiful Morning or different song?
So we already did that. The people want more.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we do Les Mis? Or no, we need something strong to finish on.
Da 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 da.
Siri.
Cereal. Oh, go and support Serial Killer Cafe online.
Pops.
I don't know how it carries on into the song.
The bowl of cereal is
Here in your mouth.
Your belly.
Do you hear the cereal singing the songs of cereal?
It is the cereal
of the cereal, the Siri cereal, the Siri cereal, the Siri cereal. It is the sound about to start when tomorrow comes. One cereal, one cereal.
cereal.
Fucking hell. I can imagine someone sat in their car with the windows down, playing this podcast.
Or they're driving along the motorway
What
and just
the fuck?
choose purposely to crash and kill themselves after listening to that.
They're like at the traffic lights with this playing, and then Andrew Lloyd Webber pulls up in his car next to them.
Who is that?
Oh my god.
We are WITMOT Podcast, Mr. Lloyd Webber.
I want to make a serial musical.
The Phantom of the Cocoa Pop rap.